Guys, just to say that I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm gonna do 2 uploads a day, man. I'm gonna do 2 uploads a day for you guys until Sunday, Monday. There's a lot of things to cover. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. I'm gonna try to do the 15, 20 minutes mark. I'm gonna bang out about 4 to 5 right now because there's a lot of stuff to cover. I wanna cover, before I react to the UK, the UK person Sam getting sentenced to 40 years in Dubai for selling drugs. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm seeing big shout out to Tanks 100 times. I know Tanks don't like. He doesn't like Dubai. He don't like. He tells people not to go to Dubai, but it's like, why ain't you? Why aren't you gonna go to Dubai? I don't know what is this mad stigma about Dubai, bro. Like, if you're coming to Dubai to sell drugs, bro, you're gonna get sentenced to 40 years. Like, like, that's what you're gonna do, bro. Like, who in their right mind, bro, is gonna come to a country, bro, that you could even get the death penalty and whatever, bro, and come and start selling drugs, bro? Like, what? Like, your thought process around that? Like, what is your thought process? Though, ain't you seen all these stories about the Ono brothers and this and that and that and that? Like, our No brothers released from prison. Now the No brothers released from prison. But when I done a video saying, oh yeah, flipping, I'm gonna react to it. You get me? And luckily, man knows, obviously, man's family members in prison. Well, they're not in prison. They're in a police station, and he was with the No brothers, and that's how man got the real like info. But let's just call a spade a spade. Why are you going to travel around the world to come to Dubai to actually sell drugs? What? Because you can make 10 times the amount of your money that you was going to make in the UK. And then when you get sentenced to 40 years, bro, Dubai is on examples, bro. You come to the country, you start doing fuckeries, they're going to example you. But let me tell you about Dubai as well. They leave you alone, bro. They leave you alone. The biggest crime in Dubai, the biggest crime is drink driving. Please understand that. Drink driving is the biggest crime. So when people go to the clubs, bro, and they get in their car and they start driving mad, what do? They write off supercars, bro. Get me? Listen, I can't lie. People drive crazy out here. They drive crazy. There's about 7 lanes. And there's madness, you get me? And there's always car accidents. There's always car crashes. But let me tell you, anything around cars, that's the biggest crime in Dubai. So for you to now leave the UK to come over here to now sell drugs, it amazes me. And then people say, don't go to Dubai. What is wrong with Dubai? Like, if you fly to a country to go on a bender, yeah? If you fly to a country to go on a bender, you're just going to be on the bender. You're going to go to beach clubs. You're going to go to the nightclubs. You're going to spend the bag. You're going to do whatever. Now, if you live in a country, you see paddle, yeah? Paddle. I know a lot of people in the UK are starting to understand what paddle is. Listen, paddle has been trending in Dubai for the last 3 years. Paddle is the #1 sport that everyone plays in Dubai. Like, that is the #1 sport. Like, that's the #1 thing that people play. Paddle, CrossFit, wellness, running clubs. It's like, you see the unity, even expats in Dubai, yeah, you see the unity for expats in Dubai is crazy. And you see the fact, you see the opportunity, the fact that people are always flying in. How many people from the UK that are in real estate that's come here and ended up making millions and they've changed their life? You get me? I've changed my life since I've been here. I will never, do you think I will ever be able to live in a villa, a 5-bedroom villa with my team? Like, do you think I will ever be able to do that? Like I'm 18 months in living here. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I have a whole setup. Like, I will never be able to do that in Dubai, in the UK. That even when you come to Dubai, everyone's just happy. The people that don't get paid nothing, yeah, the people that build up the Dubai, they're more happy than a lot of people that's in the UK that have access to everything. And this is my thing about where we live. Like, bruv, respectfully, like, guys, in countries like Africa or South Asia or certain areas are very poor. Jamaica, when you're born there, you ain't born by oh, you can pick where you're born. You can't pick where you're born, bro. You get me? You're born. So when man's born in the UK and we're still complaining about no opportunities and I'm feeling suicidal and mental health because I need to pay for this, bruv, get up, go on YouTube and start understanding and start learning. Instead of focusing on gossip, look into what is new. Look into AI, bro. Do you know, yeah, I have an AI business, yeah? AI agents. Like, you don't need a PA. You don't need admin. You get me? You don't need that. Like, man, do you know, yeah, that you can ring my business's phone and the AI will answer the phone, bro. It will answer the phone, ask you questions, have a conversation with you, and tell you, yeah, that they're gonna send you an email or whatnot or WhatsApp telling you to book a meeting with a member of the team. Do you know that? Like, do you know the setup? Do you know how much money that you will save as a business owner just on the back of AI? Do you know what? Like I said, I, for me, it's all about culture. It's all about my culture, UK culture. So wherever I am around the world, it's always about adding value to UK culture. So I'm gonna leave the description below. Get me? And this is not even a plug to you guys to be like, oh yeah, sign up to my company, because I promise you guys, I promise you, outside in the real world, when we're putting on digital ads in America or Australia, we're getting mad leads that are not connected to the culture. But you see, for me, bro, I, I don't like us always being 3-4 years late, bro. We're gonna talk about AI agents 3-4 years because we've jumped on it. You get me? These times they're the people, the Americans or all these other people, they're on it because they've been educated to be on it, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm gonna leave that description below, and you even get a 2 weeks free trial. How about that? You get me? So I'm gonna leave the description, the format. If you're a business owner, and obviously when it comes to AI automations and websites, we've got you. But this is not even to plug my business, but I'm just trying to show you guys, like, I wouldn't know this if I didn't come to Dubai. I wouldn't have met my tech team if I didn't come to Dubai. And it's crazy. So yeah, man, let me flip my screen, just get straight into this anyway.
All right. A little bit of news from Dubai, which is, I don't know if this is mentioned in Khalid Times, Gulf News and National. It's not mentioned there. I got it from LBC, Leading Britain's Conversation. And this took place 16th May 2025. Okay. So a Brit dad, sentenced to 40 years in Dubai hellhole prison after being caught with 2,000 grams of cocaine. Okay, so a British father. Oh, why British father? Just a British man. Okay, they're trying to create sympathy. Oh, poor thing. Oh, poor thing. Oh, he's a British father. Shut up. He's just a man,
What?
a mature man, a 33-year-old man who decided to do something very illegal where, any country, in some countries, it is a death punishment. Like I think in Singapore, it is, you get, I don't know, shot to death. In Thailand, you're jailed for life. Okay, completely. In one of the worst. They're saying Dubai is a hellhole prison. You should Google search the Big Tiger or something prison in Thailand. It'll scare the living daylights out of you. And the funny thing, even after that, people still smuggle drugs and cocaine. And when they get jailed, zero, absolutely no pity, no sympathy, nothing, no humanitarian, nothing, grounds, nothing. You deserve the worst hell that you're getting. You might be a nice guy, sorry, but drugs destroy people's lives. Okay, they destroy families, they destroy children, they destroy marriages, relationships, men, women. So, sorry, no sympathy for you there. Okay, so this Brit, they are calling British father, has been sentenced to 40 years. Congrats, Talia, Talia. Very good. Talia is clapped. In a hellhole prison. Well, he should be. After allegedly found having 2,000 British pounds of cocaine in a police sting in Dubai. In Dubai, if you get caught for drugs like this, they'll put a bamboo up your ass. Very good. I hope he enjoys it. Have a disco. Why do you do it? Why? Do it in your UK, no? United Kerala, whatever. Do it in your United
Hey, my man is actually funny, you know.
Kingdom. Why are you bringing your shit elsewhere? So he must have thought, oh, he's smarter than the law. Okay, Sam Dorman from Glossop, Derbyshire, was arrested by police sting last week. He was allegedly found to have half a gram of Class A substance. Was it worth it? They found what is believed to be 28 grams, not half a gram, at his drug at his home in.
So he got found with an ounce. You get me? He got found with 28 grams of cocaine. They said around £2,000 worth of cocaine, and he got sentenced to 40 years. This is real. This is not a joke. I don't know, but why it's even more not a joke is people actually know what they're about to get. Like how they know the sentence that they could get, but they still come here and do madness. It's crazy to me. I don't get it.
Dubai. You don't take shit like this to such countries. You do all that shit in your own country, my dear. In the UK, that would be 2,000 British pounds. But in the UAE, it has a strict zero tolerance on drugs, policy on drugs. It's valued 3 times as much. The father of one was arrested last week and jailed for 40 years. Good. No sympathy or pity for you. You are, these very drugs you're supplying destroys a family, destroys a child, destroy a person's life, and you make money out of it. You don't feel pity for them. So why should someone feel pity for you? Tell me. He is now being held in Al Awir Central Prison on the outskirts of Dubai, which is known for its filthy conditions and violent inmates. What do you expect him to be put in a holiday resort, and enjoy with a pina colada and a swimming pool? No, prison is meant to be a hellhole. Okay. If you want luxurious prisons, go to maybe Switzerland or something, break the law there. You break the law in a country, they will offer you the hospitality that you deserve. Okay. He has a young daughter in UK, so to be serving 40 years is really sad. Oh, I feel sorry for that young girl. That much I will tell you. It is no fault of her own. She shouldn't have been brought into this world, that also by this individual. Maybe he's a good father. I don't know. Okay. But then,
Yeah, my man's going in, you get me? But what I'm gonna say, my people, as well, and this is what amazes me, hold on, even with the man them, alleged man them, whoever, the trappers, the whatever, yeah? Cool. A lot of men do what they do, yeah? And they don't even have no money for flipping. They don't save up no money for flipping a legal team. They're making 3 bags a day. They're doing X, Y, and Z. They're doing whatnot. But then they can't pay for a legal team. So they're getting flipping a duty solicitor. So it's like, what is the purpose? What are we doing this for? Are we doing this for the Louboutins, the Amiri jeans, the what? Like, what are we doing this for? You get me? And this is what man needs to answer, man. And it's like, this person, you get me? And you can see, you get me? When it comes to narratives, you get me? If it was someone of a different skin color, potentially the write-up would have been a bit more of a different narrative, you get me? But what I'm trying to say to you, and this is not a race thing, I'm just telling you this is what happens, innit? But my thing is, okay, cool. You fly over, you go around the world, or you're in the ends, or you're doing what you're doing, bro. But you don't know how deep the consequences is. Bro, to be honest, I got sentenced to 10 years in prison. Like, based on the case, they sentenced me to 10 years in prison for an ounce. For 28 grams, bro. Like, doing hand-to-hand sales. Like, I got sentenced for 10 years for that. So it's like my man's been sentenced to 40 years. I don't know if he has to do the full 40 years, but they're really example people. And it's like when you, for example, if you come to Dubai, for business, there's so much money that you can make legit. There's so much money you can make legit in 2025. There's so much money you can make legit in the UK in 2025. There's so much opportunities in 2025 you can make clean money. But people potentially want to come over here and do foolishness. It doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. You get me? Obviously, I'm just kind of looking at this. It says there are no brothers released from prison, blah, blah, blah. These people, they're just confused with what they like, what it is. They're confused with, like, first, before I done the video, there was like, oh, the No Brothers is looking at a decade in prison. Now we're saying the No Brothers are released from prison. You get me? Let's click on it.
It started as just a rumor, mid-February 2025. A few cryptic messages, some deleted posts, and whispers on Telegram. Samuel and Ruben Onuha, arrested in Dubai.
Onuha.
We've got an update for the Baller Busters community.
This guy here, I can't lie, when he was doing his that guy, see, when he was doing his updates, it was like he was happy these man's in jail. Like, yo, like, these are actually taking the piss. This is what they do. Like, they're looking at 25 years. Now, they're released from prison. Like, it's mad.
You may remember when we broke the story about the arrest of the infamous Instagram influencers, the Unwa brothers in Dubai. Well, there's new information in their case.
At first, nobody really knew what to believe. The Onuha brothers had always been mysterious, flashy but private. You'd see them in designer fits, sipping champagne on yachts, but never really talking about what was actually going on behind the scenes. But then came the reports. Over the weekend of February 9th and 10th, during what was supposed to be an exclusive invite-only party at their high-rise apartment in Dubai, local police reportedly raided the scene. Not a quiet knock on the door kind of visit. We're talking full-on police action. The reason? Suspicion of drug use and drug possession. And according to sources who claim to have inside info, they found exactly what they were looking for: substances, party guests, chaos. And right there, on the spot, Samuel and Ruben were arrested.
These brothers who have flexed their lavish lifestyle were just arrested in Dubai at their home.
Later in this video, we'll dive into how Ali B, yes, the Dutch rapper and media personality, might have played a role in getting at least one of them out. We'll also talk about what this means for their future, legally, socially, and personally. But first, let's talk about what happened.
Guys, just to give you a backstory you don't know about the No Brothers. Obviously, they've been killing it in the e-com space. I think they sell e-com courses, and they have a luxury clothes brand. So in February, 10th of February, whatnot, I'm going to tell you, they was partying. They was in the house. Allegedly, there was drugs in the house, and police has come to the house, you get me, and everyone that was in the house is now in prison, period. Like, when I say prison, in the police station prison. So in Dubai, there's like there's prison, and then you got police station prison where no one can't really come to visit you. You're waiting for your case. You could be staying in there for, I don't know, for, get me, 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatnot. Now, I've got a family member that has been caught for drink and driving that's in prison with them. So when he's rang me, he said, I'm in the prison with these lot. And the whole internet is just telling bare lies about them. You get me? They should be out around the same time as man. So now when you're hearing, okay, the No Brothers has been released from prison, I'm not surprised, because I told you, look, this, if you go look at my other video down the line a couple months ago, or maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago, I explained they're coming out soon. Don't listen to what the internet shows you. And this is what I mean about narrative. So now I'm just kind of staying up to date what this guy says. You get me? If my cousin, family member rings, man, I'm going to be like, bro, are they out? Or what's happened? Or where they going? Or they've been shipped off to here, boom, 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 boom. So I know the full inside. But yeah, that's kind of an insight.
And after the arrest, because for weeks, maybe months, it was like they vanished. No Instagram stories, no posts, not even tagged in anyone else's content. The Onuha brothers went completely off the grid. And in a city like Dubai, where reputation is everything, that silence said more than any official statement ever could. Then, out of nowhere, the gossip page Reality FBI dropped an update. Now, whether you love them or hate them, Reality FBI has a track record of being early, and often right, when it comes to influencer news. According to their sources, Ruben, the younger of the two brothers, had just been released. No press conference, no statement. Just,
Oh, they're released now. Go look at every single video now before that. Oh yeah, get me. They're looking at a decade in prison. Now they've been released. Guys, man, the internet, man.
quietly out. But here's the thing. The conditions of his release were super unclear. Some insiders say both brothers might actually be under house arrest right now. Not in prison, but not free to leave the country either. No official confirmation from Dubai's authorities. No legal documents made public. Just rumors.
Guys, there's not gonna be a confirmation from Dubai. Like, they're not gonna put out a statement. Like, they don't do that. When Fredo and that was in the police station, just like them, it's that same thing. They got released. You get me? Of course, they're not gonna be able to leave the country because they're on a pending investigation. They've probably paid a lot of money to get bail. You get me? And they've been good contacts to get them out of jail. You get me? This is what happens over here. And obviously, they still got an open case, so they could go back to jail. You get me? But yeah.
Speculation and silence. As for Samuel, he's reportedly still in custody, but expected to be released soon if the right people get involved. And that brings us to the wild card in this whole story. Ali B. Now, let's be honest. When most people hear the name Ali B in 2025, they don't immediately think of international fixer or influential insider in Dubai's elite circles. But this story might change that. According to Reality FBI, Ali B was in Dubai around the exact same time as the arrest, specifically at the Al Naseem Resort, one of the most high-end, members-only luxury spots in the city. Multiple witnesses say he was there, and that he was openly talking about the Onuha situation. Allegedly, he told people he connected the brothers with a woman of status, someone who holds serious influence in the UAE's upper class. Apparently, this woman had access to the kind of people who could pick up a phone, make a few calls, and change the course of someone's legal situation. Now we're not saying Ali B definitely orchestrated Ruben's release, but the timeline is interesting. The people involved are interesting, and if this connection really happened, it shows just how powerful personal networks can be in places like Dubai. So, who exactly are the Onuha?
Powerful, personal. Listen, it's not what you know over here, it's who you know. Drugs is a big thing, though. You will get really exampled. I presume the Onuha brothers, they're very connected brothers. They're doing amazing things, and over here is based on clout. Clout is a lot over here. If you have following, if you have the right connections, you can near enough just cut through. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Brothers. Samuel and Ruben aren't just random rich kids on Instagram. They're the faces behind Icon, a brand that mixes luxury fashion, exclusive events, crypto culture, and high-level entrepreneurship. Think private shopping experiences, designer collaborations, crypto panels, and of course, lifestyle content that screams success. They built their brand in a way that made people want to be part of their world. And for a while, it really looked like they had cracked the code. Take European business hustle, drop it in the Dubai playground, and monetize everything. And now, the question is, what happens next? So far, we still have no official confirmation of charges. No trial dates, no exoneration, and no explanation. Just rumors, unverified reports of house arrest, and the very real possibility that both brothers are still stuck in Dubai.
Ruben Unwa, the younger brother, was quietly released from custody this week. Samuel, the
Everyone's
older
changed their
brother,
apps now,
remains
innit?
detained, but is expected out within 1 to 2 weeks under house arrest. Sources at Al Naseem tell us that Ali B, who's well known in Dubai's crypto and real estate circles, introduced the brothers to an unnamed woman of status with alleged influence over their case. Now, that meeting appears to have set their release in motion, according to our sources. Now, Ali B is a frequent Dubai visitor and business connector in the same networks where the Unwa brothers operate. So we're monitoring this case and any special conditions attached to the brothers' freedom and whether or not further charges will surface.
even if they're technically not behind bars. There's also talk about an exit ban, which isn't uncommon in Dubai. In fact, people with pending legal issues often aren't jailed, but they also can't leave the country until everything's settled, which means dash. Even if Samuel gets released tomorrow, the story might not end there. And if Ali
So what happens over in Dubai is very on point as well. If there could be anything. If someone brings a case to you and takes you to court, you're on the flight ban. Like over here, like remember, you see Emirates ID. Your Emirates ID is tracked by everything. Your number, your fingerprint, your eyes. Like you see Dubai camera and the system and how they hunt you down. Or if you do something or someone puts a case on you, you're on a flight ban. You can't leave the country until the case is over. So it's very serious here. It's very serious. 9 times out of 10, you can't really get away with things, but there's a lot of scammers here. There's a lot of mad texts. It's like they target Dubai mad. Like you will get a text from Dubai police saying that you have to pay for a ticket, and all of a sudden there's a scammer. If you click that link, it's a scammer. Or you'll get a text. I got a text from flipping my bank, you know, multi-bank. Is it multi-bank? I got a text from, I'll show you, multi-bank. I got a text from multi-bank saying, saying token pre-sale is launching soon. Join the whitelist and unlock rewards. That's probably a scammer. You get me? I always message back saying piss off. You get me? But yeah, like when it comes to all that stuff, I remember when I went to try buy a kitten last year and I got scammed online. Like that scamming stuff, they ring you and they do crazy stuff. When it comes to scammers over here, it's madness still.
B really did use his connections to get involved, that raises some big questions about who's really pulling strings in Dubai's crypto and influencer scenes. Because let's be real, this wasn't some small-time arrest. This was Dubai's elite, an international hotspot for power, money, and image. If the Onuha brothers survive this
Yeah,
scandal,
this is what I mean. I'm going to finish it like this. This one's done. But he said it was the buy elite, bro. They just went partying. They had gal in the yard. They went partying. They got things in the yard that they shouldn't have had. The police has come in the yard and put them in jail. Forget about elite, what you're talking about. They got complacent. You get me? Drugs in this country is a no-go. You will go to jail and you will get example. Just like the guy that got 40 years. They're of people of status, money, influence, and with the right people, you just never know. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace, guys.